No. Let me just take this opportunity to say that this was a team effort. I could not have produced what you are seeing without a whole bunch of guys. And I actually see Eddie in the chat, and I feel so bad because I kept meaning to send him some. Eddie, please, you now see the white paper. You can send me any modifications to the text that you like. I just never got around to actually finishing anything to the point where I was happy to share it with anyone, and then the time arrived. So I apologize for that. But yeah, I mean, all our graphics guys, our branding guys, Yule, he did a busload of work. All the other guys, I mean, really, it was a team effort.
Yeah, man, no worries at all. And I appreciate that. I'll send you some stuff I've been writing and I've been working on.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, if you guys don't know Eddie, who just spoke up there, this guy's got a talent with the written word. Something that I never had. But so what you see there took me a long time to whittle down and try to keep concise. So yeah. Can you change the view so that you see one page at a time without a scroll? So just go like as you scroll, it changes pages.
I found that option earlier on, but I can't actually see it now.
So you want to like avoid the continuous view.
Yeah, I mean, I have the page down button, but the page up key doesn't work. So like that'll work again.
We can just all open it if you go to the main chat, download it, guys, open it to your phone, and we can go through the pages one by one together.
You can
there was just something in particular I wanted to show you, but anyway.
Yeah, open up, for those of you who want to follow along, go open up the light paper, get it in front of you, and then Diamond, which page we talking
about? All of them.
Okay, start at, let's just go through the pages one by one, just lead us through, Diamond.
Okay, well, FR, you got the power there, so yeah, I mean...
Yeah, he says he can't scroll, so what I'm telling people...
Oh, we can go over these, about the fanciness
of... So we've got, the contents page. Those are live links, so you can click on each row and it'll take you to the relevant page. That's quite neat. I've tried to keep a consistent theme throughout, and there's a little extra something that I'm going to wait to see who spots it first. I'm not going to mention it. Okay, so the contents page, that's fairly self-explanatory. About us, again, just all about the team, what we do, So I actually can't read what you can see there. Hang on.
We can probably zoom it in, but
yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, so just sort of setting the scene, that's the landscape. I mean, and I feel stupid going through it like in fine detail like this. It's about us. Zoom out, man. Zoom out. Yeah, you guys want to know what it's about? Read the fucking thing. Okay, so about us. Scroll down. Our network.
Read it, you fucker.
Yeah, our network is our net worth, right? These are our partners. This is our network. And then, token distribution. Now we can talk a little bit. So the numbers in there, those will not change. The token price, if you look carefully, the actual token price on the private sale goes to like 5 decimals or something, all right? In order to make everything work. We're actually quite fortunate in actually how the timing went. Approximately the average, because we converted from BNB raising in the private sale to BUSD, and the gods were smiling on me because the price was roughly around the $415 mark. It came to, I think, 414 and something. And I just I had to change the private sale price by like a fraction to get it so that the pre-sale price is at exactly 50 cents. So it was
That's
like, I was
amazing.
like, holy cow, that's like almost perfect. So the pre-sale price is 20%, or the private sale price is 20% lower than the pre-sale. All the numbers are now beautifully and nice and round.
Amazing.
We are adding 62.5% of the pre-sale funds raised to the liquidity pools, and the rest is being added to a buyback sort of function and a marketing wallet. So that's the 100% of the funds are going to those three sources. There are no team tokens, as I've mentioned before. We get a share of the revenue in the stakeholder revenue and in the transactions, just like everybody else, and no team tokens. So I thought that was a nice touch. I mean, because we're all stakeholders together, our investors, our clients, our staff. We're in this together, and we
That's
are.
a great
Yeah,
touch, my brother. Really exceptional.
yeah. Okay, so you can move on. I really like that page. It just looks nice. Okay, so the supply, again, is fairly self-explanatory there. You've got, the private sale was 10%, the pre-sale is 32%. I'm actually going off memory. The liquidity, I think, is 20%. Staking rewards is 30%, and we're just keeping a little bit aside for potentially a few exchange listings. We don't want to be in a situation where we need tokens to give to an exchange and we don't have them. So they are going to basically be locked up until they're needed. And they'll be locked in a multi-sig wallet controlled by the board of directors. So those funds will be going nowhere until we launch on an exchange. Then below that, you see the stakeholder release schedule. So 30% of the supply, as you can see there, is set aside to the stakeholders. We will be releasing 12,000, H&W tokens per week for 24 weeks, but plus the first, it'll 12,000 will be released at launch or shortly after, and then for an additional 24 weeks, that is the 300,000 H&W, and that will be released to the stakeholders. So the stakeholders are those. Well, we'll get to that. Okay, so you can move on. The taxes, right? We have a 1% going to liquidity, 1% going to marketing, 1% going to the project team or going to the team, and 2%. This is just the transactions going to the stakeholders. So if you look at the little money flow chart thing, the stakeholder section at the bottom, you can see there 10% of the stakeholder revenue is going to the H&W staking pool. So if you don't want to buy an NFT, you want to keep some liquid H&W, you can stake it and you're still going to get a share of the stakeholders. But if you're just holding your H&W and you're not staking it, or you haven't bought an NFT, you do not get any rewards. So this is a stakeholder contract, stakeholder token. If you're not a stakeholder, you ain't getting the revenue. All right. 70% of the revenue, however, goes to the NFTs. 20% goes to the team. Okay. I think you can move on. That's largely a self-explanatory page. Okay, this is the money shot. Okay, so these NFTs, this is, I think the best part about this project. So we have 5 levels, as you can see: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and the one you will covet, the obsidian. All right. So bronze ones, there's 10,000 of them. Okay, so you all will be able to get your hands on one of those. Okay. I realize I haven't put the prices in there yet. I'm still tweaking that. The silver is basically just a better version of the bronze. So if you've got the money, you want to buy silver, just buy the silver. There's 1,000 of them. The gold comes with extra perks. So if you can see I'm actually going to have to pull it up myself just so I can see. So yeah, the gold will get a share of the revenue and also a guaranteed VIP whitelist spot in pre-sale for every project that we launch. That is worth its weight in gold. Just that one thing. We are going to be launching some really cool projects, and you will be guaranteed a floor price in the pre-sale. Well, the pre-sale. Okay, VIP means you don't have to fight. You get your allocation. You will have time. You will get that allocation as long as you want it. Okay. Then we have the platinum, which is basically twice as good as the gold in terms of stakeholder revenue, and you also get a pre-sale allocation. And in addition, you get a private sale allocation that is basically a 20% better rate in the token. So you basically get two slots: the private sale and the pre-sale. Then we have the obsidian, which is the most beautiful one. And Hobbs, you're in love with that NFT. It seems there, right? So that's again, it's you get a pre-sale allocation, but you get two private sale allocations, not just one. And then it's 0.5, so it's actually 2.5 times the revenue of the platinum. There's only 20 available. So you have one of those, you're going to have one of the most profitable NFTs ever. But there's only 20. Okay, we can move on. Then this is basically the stakeholder benefits, a little bit of a description on, how they will be sold. Then it was sort of kind of breaking down the 70% on the revenue on the actual previous pages. It just had a 70%. So 30% of the revenue goes to the bronze. 10% of the staking pool as before, 30% of the bronze, and then 10 each to the silver, gold, platinum, and obsidian levels. 20% comes to us, the team. Okay, so now this stakeholder splitter is not only going to be receiving taxes from the transactions, the stakeholder rewards, the 30% of the supply, it will also get revenue that we generate from other projects, whether it's from transaction fees, whatever it might be. We will be feeding that revenue, that stakeholder revenue splitter, with all kinds of revenue. This is the OG fee splitter. This is basically what is going to make you rich. Okay, you can carry on going. Oh, you've got the old one. Okay, you're missing. You're working off the wrong file there, sir. Okay, those of you who can see the actual light paper, this was the last page I did. I ran out of time. Okay, so I was trying to do a really cool looking one, and then the sizes weren't right, and then to resize everything just messed everything up. So I apologize, guys. This will be done with the help of some cool graphic designers, and we're going to make this really, really cool. But it's the roadmap. Okay. So you can make FI if you've got it. You can just bring up the old one and just go to the next page. No, maybe if you can open the new one, that would be better. So anyway, those of you who are looking on your phones or your computers, the next page is just our team. This is not complete. And for some reason, we're missing. What happened there? Oh, goodness. Am I looking at the wrong file? Sorry, I may even be looking at the wrong file.
Yeah, the team just has for me all the way down to Dero. Is that?
Oh, but there's a gap. Yeah. So someone is missing there. I don't know who it is. Let's see. Define JMFD SK. Who's Barat? Barat? No,
Yeah.
he's there. Oh, whatever. Okay, someone is missing. I apologize to that person. I don't know how that happened because you were there. I don't know. I may have clicked a button by mistake. Okay, so the team, we span the globe, as you can see. Oh, no, you've got SKUS Korea. I changed that to America. I changed that to America. I promise you. You did this to me. Airfire, you done this to me, didn't you? You did this.
Yep.
You bastard. Okay, right. So then the next page is just a selection of artwork. The next page. Right. So, I mean, our designers and graphic designers and artists are just second to none. I mean, these are just some of my favorite pieces. Ended up having to just choose ones that fit nicely together on the page. You know, I had like a whole selection of ones to choose from. So this is just literally the tip of the iceberg. But how good are our designers? I mean, those are so awesome, those images. Okay.
Yeah, they're great.
You know, I've spent a long time just staring at that page. It's like, wow, so beautiful. Okay, keep going. Disclaimer, so you don't sue us. Sellers get wrecked. Keep going. It's just and then, yeah, that's effective. That's the contact us page. The links at the bottom are live links. If you're on a PDF, you should be able to click on the icon. It'll take you to the relevant place, whether, you know, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, email, whatever.
Oh,
And
man.
there it is.
That's a comprehensive white paper, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Is there a way that we can make the font a little bit more like readable from the the phone? So I noticed that it's probably a lot easier to see on a laptop, but on a phone, it's hard to read the text. Sometimes I've noticed.
Okay.
Like if we can bold it or make it pop out some more the text font.
Which text? Do you mean just the normal
Yeah, the
body
general
text?
kind of paragraphs. Yeah, it's hard to read from a phone.
Oh, is it? Okay. I've never looked at it on a phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be able
to
change that up. Diamond, no problem with that, man. We can sort that out, no problem.
Awesome.
Yeah, you say that, but if we make it bold, then what about the stuff that I have bold? It's I don't know.
It's just a font thing, man. It's nothing big. We can change.
Yeah, I know it's a font. We can maybe do it. We can maybe do a mobile version then, with like different.
That's a good idea.
Different font that looks better or something. I don't know, but whatever. Okay, yeah.
Cool.
You don't open with a criticism, Hobbs. No, nothing. What you do is you give a compliment, then you give a criticism, and then you give a compliment. You sandwich the criticism between two compliments, so I don't get all butthurt. Yes.
Okay. All right.
A distraction. Look at the shiny card. Look at the shiny
Oh
card.
wow! Look at
It's
that.
so shiny.
Live lighting. Look at that.
Nothing else matters. Just the shiny cards.
Real-time lighting. Oh. Content creation team is off the chain.
Needs more
Well,
lens
if you
flare.
ask me, the fonts on the phone, once you look at it, you could just zoom in. Once you zoom into it, it's like pretty clear. You can also decide to change it from portrait to landscape. It makes it extremely clear. So I don't want to feel that's an issue though.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Why don't you all be like Prosper? No, I'm just joking. We'll see what we can do. I mean, you know, if it's a simple thing that I can change and it actually makes it easier to read without having to zoom in, you know, I'm down with that.
Potential tweak, but going to landscapes, it's a good idea. Works fine.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I
Di-
was basically joking with you there, Hobbs. I'm sure you know.
yeah. Diamond, how should we hand out that whitelist spot? Or should we test people's knowledge from the white paper? Have like a race to see where we can find knowledge, or how would you want to hand out that white spot, Dick? That whitelist.
That's it's an interesting question. Okay, there's a tree in the park across the road from my house.
Fuck's sake.
First person.
The first
Okay.
person. Okay, no. Well, yeah, I frankly feel that Mr. Prosper Heaven there has earned it just by
Yay.
being the voice of reason in a otherwise insane asylum of you guys. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
You see, flattery gets you everywhere. That's the lesson to be learned.
Yeah. Just tell Diamond his accent is silky smooth, and he'll give you whitelists.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
DMing Heaven, getting that sorted.
Who?
Sorry.
Don't worry, we're handling
Who's
it.
going to DM who?
Alex is going to DM Heaven.
I'm on
Oh,
it.
okay.
Okay.
All right, cool guys. Yeah, that's amazing. I'm excited to send it off to all the whale groups that we've been talking to, and also share that at the AMAs that we have. That's going to be a big hit. So that's probably one of the most detailed white papers I've seen for cryptocurrency. That's for sure. Does anybody have any questions for Diamond while we have him on the line here? Questions, comments, observations? We'll have another AMA tonight at 7 p.m. PST, 2 a.m. Universal Standard Time. We have 2 AMAs a day in this time zone, 2 AMAs in the other time zone. And we're also doing a away AMA today at Whale Group with Dr. King. I don't know if he's still in here. Don't think so. But yeah, so we're going to go to have a board meeting in about 28 minutes. Figure out some details. Exciting news from last night, guys. We're actually, for our proof of work, we're going to do two things. We're going to do a video of our front end showing you that we have a DEX. We'll do the video and just fool around on the DEX a little bit so you can see it's a real thing. And then for the true proof of work, we're going to actually aim to launch our stakeholders token on our own DEX. What better proof of work than actually using the DEX that we're going to have go live to the public 4 weeks after our stakeholders token launch on October 17th. What better proof of work than actually, launching our own token on that DEX, our own stakeholders token, and then weeks later we will open up the token that's paired with the DEX, and create another win for our investors. So very exciting. What's coming down the pike, and we're going to be looking to provide that proof of work to, just tell you, not just tell you that we have a proof of work, but actually show you. So that's exciting because this we just told yesterday. Another really cool announcement about the DEX is that it's an aggregator DEX. I don't know if that's the right term. It's aggregate or aggregator DEX. Basically, what it does is it searches for the cheapest price out of all DEXs and then goes with that one. Is my understanding of it. So this is a very special type of technology, and we're looking to take a good chunk out of the pie of Pancake Swap and also out of DX sale. And on top of that, we're also looking to launch projects not just in Binance, but in Ethereum, Matic. So this is not just going to be a kind of launch pad / DEX just for the Binance space. So it's also going to be, we're aiming to be able to launch projects in every single relevant network. And we're looking to start in 3 to 4 networks with our DEX. So very exciting when you think about that fee splitter you just saw in the white paper here, where it's not just the fees coming from the stakeholders token and all that feeding to the stakeholders, that fee splitter. It's actually a piece of the revenue from all the transactions from all the projects and services that we offer. And DEXs are all about exchanges and trading, and so a piece of that pie always goes back to the stakeholder tokens. So even owning, if you look at the whitelist VIP price, it's 600 BUSD is the max input for the standard VIP whitelist spot. And if you look at that at 50 cents a coin, that's 1,200 H&W tokens that is going to be airdropped to you, or however we do it for the whitelist positioning. So get one of those whitelists, because 1,200 H&W tokens, if we play our cards right and we have even a fraction of the success we're projecting, it's going to allow you to have a generational wealth generating asset. So very exciting what's happening. Thanks to Diamond for spending 10 or 12 hours a day just hammering around at the white paper while it's been raining. So it must have not been a super fun thing to do while it's pouring rain for 2 weeks. So thank you, Diamond, for all of your hard work. Thank you, Airfire, for creating that slideshow. And we'll see you guys tonight at 7 p.m. PST, 2 a.m. Universal Standard Time. And how many days till our launch, Diamond? How many days?
I can't count. My brain is.
Oh, come on.
8 days.
I need to use my fingers. Yeah, hang on.
But
1, 2, 3.
God, 8 days.
More than 3. More than 3.
But the major props definitely goes to Diamond. Like, honestly, he's worked his fucking ass off to get this white paper done. So yeah, congratulations. Also, the guilty party who keeps ending the calls, they have been educated, let's say.
Right. Pardon?
Did anybody ever find the hidden piece you said was in there?
No, no one. It's no one has come and said, "Hey, that's pretty cool." No. So I'm willing to say I will allocate a whitelist to the first person that tells me that little extra fun thing about. That's all I can say. I can give you a clue. It's just a little extra feature, little design tweak that.
Well, now you say that there's a
Not to
whitelist
mention.
up for grabs. I know what it is. It's. But I only know that because you told me earlier.
And
Yeah.
Is it the link to the Telegram?
No, there's links to everything. The contents page has got live links on it. If you're on the contents page and you want to see a particular section, just click on that on the row. It's the link runs across the whole row. So the name, the page number, everything. You just click it and it'll take you directly to that page. And equally, the Twitter pages, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, email, all of that should also be live links embedded in the PDF.
Very good.
I actually added a link to page 8 because I reference it in the text. I've added that today.
Do you know how many HNW tokens we'll need to purchase an NFT?
I know, yes. You guys don't know. No, look, I'm not trying to. I'm obviously just joking, but no, I'm deadly serious. I know you guys don't know, but I'm just tweaking it. I want to make sure that the prices aren't, ridiculously low or high. Basically, I'm trying to find the right level that makes sense, and I'm using a few different metrics like anticipated transaction volume, number of projects. Trying to attach a potential future value as well as a immediate short-term value to them, because we don't want to underprice it and we don't want to overprice it. So it's once I release those prices and we kick everything into action, we can't undo it. So I just want to make sure that it's right. So yeah.
How soon will we know, Diamond?
Well, it's once I'm happy, so I can't give you a date. But look, it's going to be in the next couple of days. I mean, we're launching in less than a week. So the pressure is on. Trust me, I have the spreadsheet open in front of me. I was just doing that now, in fact, and then I realized that this AMA was on, so I thought I'd pop in.
And do we know how
So
soon
will the price of
the
the
NFT
NFTs be steady, or will it adjustable also to the market cap and everything?
Apologies, can you repeat? I didn't hear the start of your question.
Is it gonna be a fixed price for the NFT, or will there be like adjustments to the increasing of the market cap, for example?
Currently, the plan is to them to be a fixed price in HNW. So as the network scales and the price of HNW goes up, so the value of those NFTs will also go up because the revenue will be higher. So the way I see it, the price of HNW and the value in terms of your return on investment and your passive income are intrinsically linked. So it makes sense for them to be valued together. But this is not an NFT like art NFT where we're minting 10,000. It's a big rush to ever mint them first at a rock bottom price, and then everyone sells them. This is not that kind of NFT.
I don't like that at all.
You don't like that at all.
I mean, like the 10,000 thing. It's better to make more utility to NFTs. You can do so much great things with NFTs than just make.
You mean the art, those art ones that people just mint and sell for nothing?
Yeah, so
Which
it's
part
like,
don't you
it's
like?
like it's that old saying, isn't it? So like the old NFTs, it's like giving a man a fish. Our NFTs are like teaching you to fish.
Yeah, I mean, our NFTs are essentially representative of revenue. It's a slice of revenue, revenue generating NFTs. It's not a passive income that's going to be solely reliant upon the transactions of the token. That's just the start, and that's just one aspect of it. The whole point is we're creating an ecosystem, a network of businesses and services that are going to feed that. So it's and I've actually had a really good idea today, which I won't tell you about. Apologies, but which I know that our devs can whip up in a fairly short space, amount of time, and that would be a really, really good business to feed the revenue, the stakeholder revenue splitter. So that's sort of my plan. Is we come up with either good projects of our own, or we partner up with other good projects and we assist them to launch. The idea is to make money for our stakeholders, of which we are also. So we are making money for ourselves and our investors. And the focus will just be, our job is to feed revenue into that fee splitter. We're setting up a DAO. It's going to be, everything is going to be, transparent, trackable. We are revolutionizing the space. That is our goal.
Have we determined when the NFTs will go on sale? Will they go on sale like right at launch or just after? Or
yes, we would. Yeah, we had a dev meeting yesterday, and that is one of the things that's being investigated. We are aiming to have the NFTs ready for sale sort of once we launch. So as soon as you buy HNW on the market, you can then, or once you get your pre-sale or private sale tokens, you can effectively then go and buy the NFTs. That's the goal. We haven't yet been able to confirm if that's achievable yet. So, I've been told the maximum will be a week after launch.
Okay,
that's whether we can bring that time down to launch day.
So if we buy our stakeholder tokens and stake them, do we need to keep out enough of them not staked to buy the NFTs, or?
Well, you would be able to unstake at any time. and I would strongly recommend you stake them because the transaction fees from even though the NFTs won't be on the market for sale, there will still be transaction fees which will feed the stakeholder fee splitter. And if you actually look at it, 70%, I think it is, of the revenue to that stakeholder fee splitter is actually being allocated to the NFTs. So because those won't be available for sale, they'll just those transaction fees will just be recirculated. So if you can picture a system of like pools and pipes, right? The revenue fee splitter is a giant pool that has pipes going to everyone's wallet that holds that NFT, and whatever we fill that in that pool goes to those pipes. Well, before the NFTs are for sale, all of those pipes are going to feed one wallet, which then will periodically effectively send it back to the pool. So it'll just recirculate. I haven't decided the frequency of that because in the beginning that is going to be a very big pool. So we want to maybe even use that as a encouragement, get people, hey guys, you want to get in the staking, buy your tokens, we are releasing that pool at this moment, kind of thing. So it will just keep recirculating. So it's the same concept as the sale of the NFTs. As someone buys the NFT, those H&W go back to the stakeholders, and then you can literally take the NFT, the H&W get, buy more NFTs, and it will just keep recirculating until all the NFTs have sold. And after 6 months, all the H&W will be the stakeholder rewards, which is 30% of the supply, will be distributed to the stakeholders. So we anticipate there'll be people coming on, people getting out, some people holding NFTs. So we're trying to create within the first 6 months effectively a as wide a distribution of stakeholders as we can, but also to the diamond hand holders, the true believers in this project. They are not going to be selling any, and they will be that entire time accruing extra H&W.
Right.
So by the end of that period, sort of those are the people that will be, in the DAO.
So we'll be able to do, like, when I buy my tokens, I'll immediately be able to stake them and just leave them there till the NFTs come out, and then I can unstake enough of them to buy the NFT.
Yeah, in a nutshell, yes. That is what I would recommend everyone does. I mean, that is, of course, if the NFTs aren't for sale. If they're for sale, I recommend you buy the NFTs.
Right.
Buy the NFTs. It's always Diamond's advice. Buy more NFTs.
That's what I'm doing.
NFTs. Yep. Save up your monies, guys. Save up your monies for the launch. Even all of our staff are going to create a buying pressure, not just on launch from investors, but also from our own staff. So if you look at how we've set that up, there's going to be really, really crazy buying pressure on that launch. So it's going to be exciting. Yeah. 7 days, less than 7 days now. Because if you look at it, we're launching at 12 p.m. PST on Sunday. We're doing our pre-sale. We're talking about either Friday or Saturday. Just trying to nail down our AMAs. This week we are today we're going back to the Degen protocol. Then tomorrow we have 3 AMAs. We have AMAs with CryptoZen. We have we're gonna do AMAs with Digital Fever, with Phoenix Holdings, with Future Lounge. We're gonna go over to Crypto Logic, which is a whale group. We're also going to be potentially talking to the Bean Factory, which is another whale group. So yeah, our schedule's packed this next week. But yeah, we're not trying to go crazy and go to like 20 groups. We're trying to go to like 8 or 9, just the top heavy hitter groups, and give them more whitelists than we would give other groups, because these are groups of investors. So like Digital Fever, very exciting to have them say they have some intentions with working with us after Nexus launches on Wednesday or Thursday. They're going to come fully over and support us. So it's going to be a hyped week, guys. Get your friends in here, your cool friends, not your lame friends. Yeah,
we're gonna have another AMA tonight. It's gonna be actually in DGen protocol instead of here. So we'll have a incentive for a whitelist or for our own community to come over there, and then we'll be doing a little bit of a giveaway for them as well. See you there tonight at 7 p.m.